Stephen Birch with Trilogy Visual Media, and today I want to review the CaseLogic SLRC-206 DSLR camera bag. This is also very similar to the brand new 226 steel DSLR camera bag, but the only difference is the color of the bag. This one's black and the newer one is steel. So I want to talk a little bit about how I use this bag personally, give you a quick tour of its features, and weigh the pros and cons, and hopefully that'll help you decide whether or not you want to go with this product. So this is not a new bag. It's been around for 3 or 4 years. I started buying them about 3 years ago. This was my first one, actually. As you can see, it's been around. And I liked it so much, I went and bought a second one. So some of the things that I do with these, I shoot a lot of conventions and sometimes 1 or 2 man camera shoots, on-site shoots. And that's where this bag really shines for me when I don't need to break out all the big Anvil cases and Pelican cases full of gear. I can roll in with one of these and my LED lights and I'm good to go. So for starters, I've traveled a lot with these. In the past 2 years, I've been to the Philippines, Germany, London, obviously, Iceland, all around the United States, and this is my carry-on, and I usually have my tripod attached to the side. Now, I don't think this bag was designed for such a big tripod, more for the little lightweight backpacking travel tripods, but for a short period of time, it works fine with this type of tripod. And the reason why I say short period of time is because when you have the bag on, it tends to really droop to that side. It's kind of difficult to maneuver, obviously, but when you need to get as much as you can on your person to get on a plane, it works really, really well. So I'll take this off here, and what I'll do is, this one is all full of gear. I have this one right here pretty much emptied out. I'll give you a little tour. So we already went through the tripod straps. On this side, it's one pocket here. Usually I'll keep my tools, a media card reader, a camera remote if I have one, and that's pretty much it for the side pocket. Front pocket, you have a little mesh strap here. Usually this is enough for business cards, some cables, some pins. I'll keep a external hard drive and the Canon camera charger, and usually some more cables here. Not a lot of pockets on this thing, and that's one of the things I like about it, is that I tend to get bigger bags with more pockets, and the advantage is you can put more stuff in it, and for me that's a disadvantage as well, because I tend to find I'll pack it full of stuff that I don't end up needing. This kind of gets me to focus on what I'm really going to need for the shoot, and ends up delivering as far as being able to fit all of it in there. Let's go into the main compartment here. Actually, one of the features of this bag that caused me to buy it in the first place was this. You can basically pull your camera out. You can, store a camera with a lens attached to it as long as you want, and I'll show you why later. And it has this little suspension system in there that works rather well. But I like that because a lot of the other bags I've found, you have to unzip something on the side or around the bottom to get to your camera and get it out, and it just seemed a little bit more cumbersome. Where this one you can just put down, open up the top, your camera's out and ready to go. Another thing that really was attractive is this bottom. It's a water resistant bottom that they've put on here. It adds stability to the bag, so when you put it down and it's full of gear, you don't get that whole tipping scenario that you get with a lot of the soft bottom bags. Yeah, and you're not afraid to put it down if the street or sidewalk is a little wet, because it is water resistant and you don't get water seeping up into the materials and ultimately into your equipment. So the inside is, oh, and these little tabs come in handy as well, because if you do happen to leave this open or you have a lot of stuff, it's not going to push itself open if you've left this top open. It's a little bit of the idiot-proof straps, which I desperately need. So the inside, this is my own little custom add-on here. What I basically do is take some Velcro strips and add these onto the center, and what that does is it gives me a little bit more support in here. Not that it's needed. This bag is designed rather well, but it's a little bit of an extra, and I tend to want to put these on every cable I have, so it's just a default for me to line my equipment with them. So everything is interchangeable. Even the middle sections can come out. You can literally have this bag completely empty of separators. You have a double padded pocket here. This is where I usually keep my lavalier and audio cables. In here I can fit three Canon 5D, the LP6 series batteries right here, and a whole stack of compact flash or SD chips. So like I said, just enough. And then another bonus is the laptop functionality of this bag. You have a double-sided laptop case, double padded I should say, laptop case, and it'll fit up to a 17-inch MacBook Pro. What else? Nice handle on the top, nice and sturdy. When it's full, you can pick it up with this handle and you're not worried about stretching materials or your handle tearing. So a couple of the cons about this bag, well, I mean, it depends on what, you don't take this bag backpacking. You're not gonna go on a big wilderness trek with this thing loaded to the gill with lenses and a laptop. If you're going lightweight, that probably wouldn't be an issue. The reason why is when you have this full and you put it on your shoulders, it really sits and pulls down. And I notice after where I really feel it is the long walks in the airport when you're transferring flights, and I have this guy strapped to the side, my laptop, a 70-200 and a wide angle lens and a couple of lenses and a 5D. It really starts to weigh down, and after about a half mile of walking around, you're starting to feel it on your shoulders. One thing you can do is put a chest strap on to help keep the bag closer to your body, and it helps weight it better, and you'll probably get a little bit more time on it. But like I said, this isn't something you want to go on long hikes with. It also cuts up a little short depending on how tall or short you are, but this thing can start to ride into your back. I haven't really had too much of a problem with that, but like I said, I've kept my hikes pretty short with it. I have, on the contrary, had my audio gear, 2 lenses, and 1 camera body in here, and walked around all day at conventions using this as my main bag for the gear on site. So in that regards, if you keep medium weight in here, you can have it on your person for a while and still be able to not be sore and getting parts of your back rubbed raw. What else? So I can show you a little bit here how I have my stuff stored in here. We'll actually show you all the equipment I keep in here, and yeah, why don't I do that? I will run you through a little time lapse of me packing and unpacking my bag for a typical on-site shoot. So to find out more about the CaseLogic bag, you can go visit them at caselogic.com, or you can email me any questions you have at sburich@trilogyvisualmedia.com, or comment below the video and I'll respond as quickly as possible. Thank you.